now that Charleston White exposed Carmelo Anthony's father, claiming that he just want the money to pay bills. Now, see, the problem that I got with all of this, man, is that I already told you guys this in the beginning, and y'all ain't believe nothing I had to say. It's like I got a lot of work to do now. It's the thing about social media, man. It's like I could provide you guys with the best content, the best breakdowns. I tell you guys the truth from the beginning. And then when Charleston comes out and exposes the father, then all of y'all want to jump on the bandwagon and believe what he had to say when I already told you this from the beginning. You got a lot of YouTubers, they making videos about Austin Metcalf's father, claiming that he's a racist. The man is not a racist, fam. I'm going to do a reaction to his video that he put out. The man got a right to be angry. The thing is with a lot of you folks, man, y'all a lot of fucking hypocrites, bro. That man lost his son, and y'all expecting him to talk all sweet and nice. And see, this to me is one of the issues that a lot of white folk got with black people, but they're afraid to speak because once they speak, you call them a racist. It's like a white person is not allowed to speak. Anything they say, they're a racist. Now, don't get me wrong, there are racists in the world, but there's a difference between a white person and a racist. Two different types of people, right? Just like how you have white racists, you have black racists too. The problem that I got is that people won't allow Mr. Metcalf to grieve, to vent his anger. He said a lot of things about Carmelo's family, the mom, the father. He even called them grifters. Mr. Metcalf called Carmelo's father and them grifters. I already told you this. From the beginning, when they created that Go Send Go account, I already told y'all it's a money grab. They don't care about Anthony. They never did. I told y'all this from the beginning. Y'all didn't listen to me. Y'all said I was a sellout. Y'all called me all of these names. Now look at your man Charleston. Charleston just the other day. First of all, let's just cut to the chase. Charleston White don't give a fuck about Anthony. I told you this. All of these people on social media, all they want is they check. That's all they care about. Charleston is the biggest troll. But y'all believe these people. He just realized the money train is done. So it's like, let me make a video saying that I'm going to offer up $75,000. But then the next day you pull the support and you want to air out the father. The father been a fraud, just like Charleston is a fraud. Anybody listening to Charleston White, taking him serious at this point, something wrong with you. All of these YouTubers that you see siding with Karmelo, it's a grift. They don't care about the kid. Do you understand me? It's all about making money on social media, guys. I'm the realist when it comes to speaking this truth. And nobody listens to the real. It's like y'all like listening to these fucking idiots on social media that lie to y'all all day. All they do is lie every single day for a check. That's all they do. There's no honor on social media. All they care about is money. From day one, this case, I told you guys that Carmelo's father and his parents is out to get the money. Y'all don't listen to me. Y'all said I was a sellout. Now y'all listening to Charleston White now. Makes no sense. Listen to this idiot. Says, aren't you getting a check by doing this interview? What interview, you fucking idiot? What interview? Who am I interviewing? I'm literally doing commentary right now. I'm talking to your dumbass, talking about doing this interview. You so worried about what I'm making that you're not paying attention. That's the problem when you pocket watch people. I'm talking about these grifters on social media, and you talking about aren't I making? So what? So let me get this straight. So I'm not supposed to make no fucking money, and I'm doing my goddamn job, you idiot. So when you go to your job and you work your daily labor, you're not supposed to make your money. There's a difference between having an honest day of work versus somebody that's out here lying to the people. I cannot stand stupid people, bro. It's like when you go to your job, you do your job, you earn your wage. I'm doing honest commentary, telling you the truth, but you don't want to listen. But you got these grifters on social media that lie to you every damn minute. You believe in Charleston White? I mean, think about this. Charleston White is the same dude that snitched on his own friends. Oh, you don't know about that? Go look it up. Go search Charleston White snitch on his friends in court. I don't know why y'all taking this man serious. You taking a damn snitch serious? Man, you don't got no time to waste with this garbage, man. Salute to Forever Studios, Floridine Rollo, Denise, shout out to you. The real, the people that actually recognize real. Fuck the haters. I don't got no time, no mercy. Right now I'm feeling good. I did my workout. I'm in my zone. My mind is clear. And I ain't here to bullshit, bro. I'm tired of y'all fake people, bro. Fake people. Never support the real. You got people out here that speaking real talk. I already told y'all from the beginning that Karmelo's family just want to get paid. That's all they want to get paid. Charleston comes out and says, yeah, the father, he just want money to pay his bills. Well, I've been told y'all that. Y'all didn't know that? It took y'all that long to figure that out? Oh, it's not important when I say it. But when Charleston said, oh, and now it's the truth now. Now it's real. He's talking about, oh, I'm pulling all support. I felt like I'm being used. You ain't feel like you're being used, Charleston. You using Anthony in order to get rich. Think about how much money Charleston White made off the Karmelo Anthony case. This man did interview after interview after interview. He's a fucking hypocrite. If I go back and I do some commentary work off of all the stuff that Charleston White talked about, 1 minute he was against Karmelo. Then he jumped on Carmelo's bandwagon. Then he went off Karmelo. Then he went back on Carmelo's bandwagon. Then he spoke bad about the Metcalf family. Then he spoke good about the Metcalf family. Just the other day, it says, oh, Charleston White goes off on Metcalf Senior. Now he's pulling all support from Anthony's family. Which one is it, man? So he's confusing all of you idiots out there that been rocking with Karmelo. I already told you Carmelo's guilty. I don't care. I don't have no concern for that kid. You know what I'm saying? He murdered what you call it, Austin Metcalf in cold blood. And you got these YouTubers making video after video about Mr. Metcalf's rant that he had over on Rumble that he did on some other woman's podcast. Like he don't got no fucking rights to be pissed off with the fact that he been holding back due to a gag order. Let somebody murder your son. Let somebody murder your kid and see how you feel about it. That man had to stay quiet while this case was going down. He had to deal with the bull crap. He had to deal with the insults, the lies. Just think about this for a minute. You're white. Everybody's calling you racist. Your son is dead. Remember, he had twin boys. So to lose one of his boys, you don't think that's going to bother him? But he's not allowed to speak. He's not allowed to flip. He's not allowed to cuss. I mean, that's just crazy. Everybody making videos. Yeah, he's a racist. Yeah, he's a this. He's a horrible person. See, that's where Austin Metcalf get his attitude from. He get it from his father. Like you a fucking saint. Like you a saint. Like everything you do is good. Like you ain't hateful. Like you not no racist yourself. I mean the gall of people, bro. Some of the biggest hypocrites come from our community. The biggest hypocrites. Oh, I don't know why they try to make him move from underneath the stand. You know, they don't, you know, Metcalf don't own the tent. Anybody could sit under the tent. Bro, it have their team under the tent. You just can't sit under the tent. What are you talking about? I know good and well that you can't do that in the real world. You can't do that type of foolishness. That's like I'm over here with my crew. We over here chilling. And you come over there and I'm like, yo, bro, you got to go. And you don't want to go. Man, stop it. You got to go if I tell you got to go, man. Charleston White is fake. I already told y'all that. There's sometimes he speak truth. There's sometimes he spit some real shit. But at the end of the day, the move and the play that he did just now, it just goes to show that he a grifter himself. You see what I'm saying? He's a grifter too. A lot of y'all keep looking at Charleston as if though he rocked with the Metcalf, not the Metcalf, excuse me, with Karmelo's family the whole time. It was all about money, man. How much times I gotta tell y'all, on social media, these influencers don't give two F's about the case. They're not passionate. It's a check. That's all they care about. You only have a few people that come on these social media streets and they're passionate about what they talk about. They're concerned about the case. Go look at my original videos when I started talking about the Karmelo case. From the beginning, I told you, don't send the family no money. It's a grift. They're just trying to get paid. You start sending a black family a bunch of money, they forget about their kid. And they start realizing like, wow, we raised over $700,000. Whew, that's more money we ever had in our life. Man. And all it took is for us to cry a little bit. Man, we gonna get this money. But what did Go, whatever that company name is, when they cut off the funding? All of a sudden, Karmelo's pops was like, oh no, that easy money? Oh man, I need my money back. You know what? Let's start up another GoFundMe. Let's start up another one. Why would you start up another one if they closed the first one? Your son was already convicted. He a murderer. There's no need for no other. You're going to have to get those funds. First of all, you had the funds already. So you mean to tell me all that money? See, this is how I know a lot of y'all that be funding these people. Y'all dumb. Y'all stupid, bro. I told you. Stop sending them money. You mean to tell me you guys send that family literally $1 million and Karmelo still lost? You send them $1 million and Karmelo still lost? You just waste all your money. You just waste all your money, man. For what? To prove that you're black? To prove that you ride with your people? First of all, why are you even riding with a murderer? Why are you riding with a murderer, man? I'm like the only one on YouTube right now that's speaking this truth. Everybody else, they already sold out. Everybody sold out for a check, bro. Listen, when I tell you 90% of these content creators, they're not real. No matter how much I say this, y'all keep watching them, thinking that, oh, so-and-so, oh yeah, so-and-so be speaking the truth. Yeah, so-and-so, oh yeah, they real. No, they not. No, they not. They just playing the game. Tell the viewer what they want to hear. Make them feel like they're pro-black. They're with the black community. And then you give them all the views. They make all the money. And they don't even care about Karmelo Anthony. Just like Charleston White. Charleston White, listen. Charleston White never cared about Karmelo. He never cared about Karmelo. He never did. It's a money grab, bro. That man did so many interviews. He did so many interviews about the Karmelo case. Every podcast he went on to do interviews, not only did Charleston make a lot of money, but the podcast hosts made a lot of money. They've been making a truckload of money off of Karmelo's blood. Money after money. And now the man is going to be somebody's woman in prison. You know what I'm saying? Now the man going to be somebody else's bitch in prison. And these YouTubers still trying to make as much money as they can. None of them speaking the truth. They've been lying the whole time. It's crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. So now it comes out that the father's a grifter. So now what? Everybody going to now switch up now? Don't be a hypocrite. Keep that same energy. Keep riding with Karmelo's family. Don't be a hypocrite. Keep riding with them. Keep on. I told you already from day one, before the verdict, before the trial even began, months ago, when Karmelo was 17, I told you this. I told you I don't send not $1. I told you they're getting houses, they're buying cars, they're just living it up. And I warned you. Y'all didn't listen. So from when Karmelo was 17 all the way up to now, that family been living on Easy Street. They weren't going to no job. They were home, living good, living off your money. Not only did they get money from the fundraiser, but they also got money on the back end through the Cash Apps, the Venmos, PayPals, even from celebrities. Think about that. Think about celebrities that privately supported that family. Now think about this. Why the family hired a white attorney to run this case if they believe that the system is racist and that the system is against black men. I also been hearing rumors that the attorney that they hired was a public defender, but I doubt that they would get a public defender. That'd just be crazy. That would mean that they pocket all the money. But you never know. My thing is this. From when the trial started, where was Ben Crump? Don't he always come around anytime something involves with white and black? Because, he's another pimp, you know. How come Ben Crump didn't take the case? Because he already knew Karmelo was going to prison. He already knew. How come they didn't go to him? I bet you they might want him now. I'm going to have to look it up because they talking about they want to do like a retrial. Man, stop it, bro. Your son got 35 years. It is what it is. There's no need to do any retrial. The verdict is in already. Your son guilty of murder. You see what I mean? And Karmelo should have got more than 35 years. He should have got more, man. How you going to say that he's a black man? I don't care. What the heck is wrong with y'all people, bro? It's like if somebody's a murderer, y'all celebrate them because they're black. But if he murdered your kid, then what? If he murdered your son, then what? All these YouTubers, they're fake. When you see all these YouTubers riding with Karmelo, yeah, Karmelo, they're grifters, man. They're grifters. And this is why you have this black fatigue thing It's because when people see us, I'm talking about us, siding with murderers, that really make people upset, man. Like, wow, this people have no honor. They support killers. So a person could be a killer, a predator, a child abuser, a woman beater, somebody that killed an old woman. You will rock with them because they're black. Karmelo made a decision to be somebody's woman in prison. The minute he took out the knife, put it in Austin's chest, Karmelo said, I want to be somebody's woman in prison. That's why I don't feel sorry for him. The fuck I feel sorry for a killer. That could have been my kid he could have killed. To hell with him. He need to get what he deserved. The heck? What the heck am I feeling sorry for a person that took a life? Are you kidding me? And y'all having this selective outrage like y'all so concerned about him. Like he the victim. When you have Mr. Metcalf grieving the fact that he lost his son, and y'all busy calling that man a racist over a video that was released. I'm glad he made that video. I'm glad he was able to express himself like a man, to have the balls to speak straight and not worry about what a ninja gonna think about him. I'm gonna do a review of that video. I might do that review later on. Depends. I got a lot of work to do, man. I'm focused on my workout. I'm feeling good. I'm energized. It is what it is, man. I don't got no problem with Mr. Metcalf. He could say whatever he want. He's a father who lost a son. And fuck anybody who got a problem with what he said. You got to be out of your damn mind. Did you lose your son? Did you grieve? Are you hurting for him? Or you just quick to call people racist just because they're white? See, what this case taught me is that I cannot trust my own people. Because you don't know how to judge, man. You don't know how to judge a situation righteously. You judging based on skin color. There's no honor with us, man. We the only group that do this foolishness. Yes, there's racists in the world. But in this case, there was no self-defense. He murdered someone. If he was scared, why are you under the tent? Well, Austin was big and, well, then walk away, sucker. Walk away. Yeah, but, I didn't want to move. Man, y'all better stop playing, man. Y'all better stop playing with me, bro. Tired of these hypocrites, man. Now everybody want to talk about what Charleston White got to say. When I've been said it. I hate this, man. It's just like I told you cats that with the Ashley Janae case. I told you. They were engaged before that video that y'all seen on Instagram. I told you that. I told you that from day one. Y'all didn't believe me. Now it came out from Joe himself. They were already engaged. Just like I said. But nobody believes me. I'm always saying everything first. And then the truth comes out. And what do people do? They don't come back to give me my flowers and say, yo, bro, you were right. Hey, yo, bro, man. Yo, you did say it first, man. You told us in advance. Salute. They don't do that. They just act like I don't exist. Y'all over here getting trolled by Charleston White, a grifter who just want to make a buck. Y'all really thought he was serious when he said he's going to put up 75K? Y'all really thought that he was doing that? You really thought that, right? You believed that this clown was going to throw up 75,000 to put on a young man that was found guilty of murder? What are you, stupid? That was for content, man. I'm hearing that it was a public defender. I didn't do no research into that because it's a waste of damn time. But my thing is this. If they had a public defendant representing Karmelo, they robbed y'all of that money. They had y'all gassed up, believing that the money was for attorney fees, this, that, all this stuff, when it wasn't. Money was for personal gain, just like I told y'all. Listen, guys, I don't know how much I got to keep telling y'all this. How much times? Anytime you see a case like this where somebody is guilty, you don't fund that shit, bro. You don't fund a case where someone is guilty because it's a grift. From day one, this was never a self-defense issue. And I told y'all, but it seemed like black folk don't know what self-defense means. Y'all would argue with me, call me a coon, a sellout. Fam, I don't care about none of that stuff. You can say whatever you want. I'm at peace. I roll solo, which means, watch this. I don't need no black people around me. I don't need no white people around me. I don't need no fucking friends. All I need is me. That's it. And I'm good. So I don't need to be a part of no clique, no crew. I don't need to be accepted in the community. Fuck the community. Do you understand me? I roll completely solo. So when people say stuff like, oh, you don't like black people, you don't like this is coming from ignorant people that don't know right from wrong. Uncivilized people that don't know when something is self-defense from when something is murder. Let that kid had killed your son. How would you feel about it? How would you feel if Karmelo killed your son? How would you feel if he killed your daughter? Would you be singing his praises? Would you be out here protesting for him? Like all those crazy people that were at the trial? You know how much racist stuff was being said by black people against white people at the Karmelo trial? They were calling people white folk crackers and all sorts of slurs. They were just going off. Why is it okay for us to be racist towards everybody else, but we get upset if something is done to us? Why we do that? We supposed to call out the BS. Look at that woman the other day. I did a video, right? Where you had a woman, a black woman, was on camera with a bottle of alcohol. She was asked the question, if evidence come out that Karmelo was not fighting for his life, how would the black community accept that? Basically saying if Karmelo's guilty, would the black community accept that he's guilty? She said, we're going to ride with ours no matter what. Which means if Karmelo's guilty, because he's black, we're going to ride with him. That is some sick stuff to say, man. I don't agree with that. Maybe that's how y'all think, but I don't think like that. If you're guilty, I can't rock with you. And just because you black doesn't mean I'm gonna side with you. Because somebody look like me does not mean I'm gonna rock with them. If you a murderer, I don't want you around. If you know that this guy right here beats women, you gonna rock with him and he's a woman beater? You gonna rock with him because he's black? So if this man was arrested for violating kids and he did a 10-year bid, come out of prison, you gonna set up a GoFundMe for him because he's black and say, well, he did his bid, so we good. Nah, we not good. You violated kids. That's on you forever. You violated kids. So that's never erased, no matter how much time you did. But now what we're seeing from the black community is that if you murder someone, as long as you're black, we will rock with you even if you're guilty. That's what the black community is saying on social media. So you guys are making us look bad as a whole. So now the white community is looking at black folk like, so you mean to tell me you guys are not intelligent enough to know that Karmelo is guilty? You're only rocking with him because he's black? Karmelo is going to live a very, very dark day in prison. And his new name, because I'm supposed to do a video about this, Karmelo's new name is Jello. Jello, that's his name. In prison, Karmelo's name is now Jello. Just remember you heard it here first. That's his new name in prison. So when you heard Metcalf say, I hope that Karmelo enjoy his first stay in prison, why y'all getting mad at that for? Why y'all getting mad at that for? That makes sense? You have every right to say that. You killed my son? Let me tell you something, fam. If you killed my son, bro, I want you to suffer, dog. I'm not gonna be wishing that you have a great stay in prison. No, I want you to suffer, bro. What the heck is wrong with y'all? Y'all some hypocrites. Y'all acting like y'all don't think the same way. So let me get this straight. Somebody kill your mama. They go into prison. You're praying that they have a good time in prison. You're praying that Jesus take care of them in prison when they shot your mom in the face and killed her. Your mama now, the one you love, Pookie shot your mom in her face, killed her. And she begged for her life. You're going to be praying to Jesus? Jesus, I pray that you just keep him safe in prison. No, fuck him. I don't care about him. I want him to suffer. He killed my mom. Yeah, but the Bible says, I don't care what the Bible says. I don't care. I'm telling you straight. See, this is the difference between me and all these fake people out here. You know, these fake religious people who act religious, quoting scriptures all day, but they never been through nothing. See, talk to me about forgiveness after somebody kill your child. Talk to me about forgiveness after somebody murder your baby. Let me see you forgive after they murdered your child. It's easy to quote scriptures. when you ain't been through nothing. You ain't gone through nothing. It's easy to quote scriptures. Well, you need to forgive and you need to do this, you need to do that. That sounds nice. But have you been through what Mr. Metcalf been through? Did you have to bury your child like him? That man have every right to be pissed off. I don't care what that man said in the video. He have every right to be angry and say what's on his mind like a man. And I stand on that. Nobody should ever be silenced to the point where you feel you got to hold your tongue. Because if you say the wrong thing, they're going to say, oh, you're a racist. Look at what you said. You got all these black commentators making videos. Not because they care. No. Money. The money. It's all about the money. When I listened to Mr. Metcalf's online rant, I felt all his pain. I understood what he had to deal with. The bullshit. The social media posts. People laughing at you, mocking you, calling you names. You're a racist. You're this. You're that. You're white. Your son is a bully. Blah, blah, blah. And everybody's saying all this crap. And you can't speak because you're under a gag order. So for all that time, he had to hold in all the pain, all the suffering, all the verbal assault. He's supposed to hold it in and be a good old Christian boy. Hold it in and pray to Jesus. No, fuck that. I'm going to say what's on my mind. That's what I'm going to do. And he said what was on his mind. And I'm glad he said what was on his mind. And I hope he say more. I hope he say more. Because that is how a man grieve. What I saw was a grieving man. That is how a man grieves when he loses a son that he loves. Not like all these fake ass people you see online that when somebody in their family die, you don't see them crying. You don't see no emotion. You don't see no grieving. They don't take no time off YouTube. But they sure enough collect that money from you. But you don't see them grieving. Everything you heard Mr. Metcalf say is his pain. And he have a right to speak his mind. I respect that. I'm not here to judge. Not a man that lost his son. Nope. Just because he's white? Nah. He lost his son. You got to put yourself in his shoes. If you lost your son, how you going to feel? If you lost your son, how you feel? You got to think about this, man. Y'all got to understand. Imagine you're a father. You lost your son. Your son's heart was bleeding out. And you see people like me on social media siding with a killer. It'll make you feel some type of way. And he got every right to feel some type of way. If Mr. Metcalf feels some type of way about black people, it's justified, man. It's justified, y'all. Come on, man. Look at how we behaving. A man lost his son. And we acting like, who cares? He's a bully. He was bullying Karmelo. That's what he did. What? That makes sense? Nah, man. That's wrong, bro. That's wrong. I make the realest content on social media. I don't get the support that I deserve. You know why? Because I'm too real. I'm not fake. You got to be fake in order for people to like you. You got to kiss ass. That's how you get it on social media. When you're real like me, people don't support you. All I could do is be real because I'm not fake. I don't like fake people. I don't like injustice. I don't like liars, killers, thieves. Can't stand them. Yes, there's racists in the world. Yes, the system is rigged against black men. Yes, it was wrong what they did to the young brother Cyrus, who was shot in the back and murdered by Mr. Chow. And they let him walk because the system is rigged. That was a rigged case. What they did to that kid is wrong, man. But in the case of Karmelo, he's a fucking killer. Do you understand that? Right is right and wrong is wrong. The Mr. Chow case is wrong. It's wrong. What they did, that was a fixed case. We all know he guilty. We know that. Because he did worse. He did worse and they made him walk. He shot a 14-year-old, not a 17-year-old, not a 19-year-old, a 14-year-old in the back. Shot him like a dog, dead. And the young kid never stole no water. He never stole nothing. Think about that. He never stole anything, and he was shot in the back. Murdered. And the reason why they're justifying it is because they're saying, oh, Cyrus had a gun on him and it fell out. So when the father saw, he was fearing for his son's life. So he shot him. The kid never picked up the gun. The kid never pointed no gun. And they let it ride. No justice, man, for a 14-year-old. That case is all wrong, man. Everything about that case is wrong. And it was fast, too. They cleared that guy fast. You know why? Because he got pull in the community, business-wise. One thing we got to stop doing in the black community is we got to stop comparing cases and using that crap to rage bait our own people. I see this a lot with content creators. They're comparing the Karmelo case with the case with the white boy. I don't know his name, but he stabbed somebody in school and they only gave him 10 years. That's called rage baiting. When you see YouTubers, listen to me, viewers, listen to me. I know you don't like me. I get it. You don't like me. But pay attention to the gems, man. When you see YouTubers doing these side-by-side comparison videos between Karmelo and a white boy who got a better deal, less prison time, that is called rage baiting you to get you angry. Notice this. Why you don't see these YouTubers do a side-by-side comparison of Carmelo Anthony and O.J. Simpson. You don't see that. O.J. Simpson was acquitted, and he's black. How come they don't rage bait you with that? Because that won't work. So they use a white person, and they keep feeding you this hatred, making you hate white people even more, making you hate the system even more. Rage bait, rage bait, rage bait. And on top of that, they make the money. If you would just pay attention to what I'm telling you, these influencers, they do not care about Karmelo. It's for the money. That's it. If they can rage bait you to keep you viewing long enough so you could express your racist hatred for white people, the more the merrier. You have a lot of channels like this. Matter of fact, this is one channel. I don't know the guy's name, but I'm going to do a reaction video to it. He hates white people. Every video he does, it's rage bait. I think his name is Dr. something. Let's just say he's a black guy. There was some recent controversy where another YouTuber exposed the fact that his credentials are not real. I don't know his name, but I'm pretty sure y'all know who he is. The way it goes is somebody recently exposed that all the degrees that he claimed he got, they're not real. He comes on video, he wears his suit, and he'd be like, let me see if I could kind of react some of the stuff he do. He'd be like, put the video on the screen full mass. Full mass. Put it on the screen. Put the video on the screen, full mass. And he'd be like, and he talks always, anything he talk about, it always relates to a black person with a white person. Always. All his videos are like that. And he rage bait you. He keeps you angry. You know? Yeah, Willie D is a fraud. He's a grifter. We already caught him. Listen, I already exposed Will. I don't know why you guys keep watching Willie D live. He's a joke. The man, listen, this man will do anything for views. He lies all the time. He rage bait, keeping you angry. Stop letting YouTubers keep you angry. Every time they come on, they want to make you believe that the white man, well, he's your enemy. The white man is out to get us. Oh my goodness. Fam, I live around white people. You don't see me out here like, oh my goodness, the white people, the racists. Fam, I don't care. I don't talk to nobody. I don't talk to nobody, bro. I don't give a fuck about nobody. I just do what I do. I live my life. You understand? Whoever talk to me, I talk to them. Those are the rules I live by. You talk to me, I talk to you. You show yourself friendly to me, I show myself friendly to you. You show yourself to be a fucking idiot, I'll show myself to just not fucking care. I won't even say nothing to you. Because I realize that you're an a-hole. And I'm not going to lose my peace over somebody that don't like me already. Or somebody that prejudged me as an N-word. I already know. I can read people. I could tell when somebody don't like me. I just don't say nothing to you. I avoid you. You know? And I'm sure you live like that too. Some of y'all live in communities, you don't even talk to nobody. What I don't owe nobody nothing to be talking to somebody. I got my own problems, man. I got my own bills to pay. I got my own family to take care of. You know what I mean? I don't got time for all of that stuff. I'm a grown man, bro. I'm 49. Just in case you don't know, I'm 49 years of age. 49. You think I got time to be trying to impress people? I got no damn time for that mess, bro. I got things that I gotta do, man. Got kids that I gotta raise. I don't got no time for that type of stress. Some of y'all be living to please people. Y'all be living to have everybody like you. Fam, I don't care about none of that stuff. People gonna always judge you, bro. We live in a world where people judge you, where people condemn you. People don't even know you and they judge you and condemn you. I already made up my mind not to waste my time with that fact. And see, here's another thing. A lot of times y'all think that you gotta worry about white folk. No, you gotta worry about black folk. Cause they worse. They're worse. You so worried about white folk, you need to worry about people that look like you. They be the biggest savages, bro. They be the ones that talk about you the most. They be the ones that look at you and they look down on you. Think they better than you. They watch what you got. Well, let me see what car they got. My car is better. Man, I don't got no time for all that garbage, man. That's why I roll solo, bro. Everybody's living their own life. Everybody going through their own struggle. If you got time to be worrying about everything I'm doing, then you don't got no life. If you're going to be mad at me every time I do a video, you must not have anything in your life that's worth living for. That's a lot of energy to be focused on one person. I'm speaking my truth, speaking about real issues. When I talk about this case, I'm passionate about the case because a kid lost his life. And I saw the black community side with a murderer, and I'm shaking my head like, dog, why? Why y'all do that for, man? Look what's going on with the Cyrus situation. You can't even get our people to boycott Asian businesses. They won't even do it. They won't even do it. The women are still at the nail salons, still getting their nails done, still getting their weave, still shopping. Cyrus is dead. We can't even send a message throughout the world. We can't even band together. We band together for the lies. We band together for stuff that makes no sense. We band together to support a murderer when we could have band together to send a message to all Asian businesses that we're not supporting for 6 months. 6, 7 months, no support. We want Mr. Chow in prison for murder. Give us Mr. Chow, because it is for the Asian community to look at that situation and say, wait a minute, they did Cyrus wrong. Mr. Chow belong in prison for murder. And the only way we can send a strong message is by stop supporting these businesses. That's how we could get justice. If we can't get justice through the judicial system, if we can't get it through the courts and everything else, then we get it by pulling our dollars. Call it what you want. Say what you want. I don't care. That's how you send a message. But we can't even do that. We can't even do that. We tell our people, stop supporting these businesses. Stop spending your money. It's like our women don't know how to stop supporting these businesses. The brothers are still at the Chinese restaurants buying chicken wings and fries, egg foo young, and all this other mess. While Cyrus is dead, trying to figure out how he lost his life and why nobody was there to save him. Instead, we focus our energy on Karmelo, a kid that committed murder, premeditated, and we're supporting that garbage. You know how bad we look on social media, guys? The black fatigue is real, man. There's a lot of white folk that are afraid to speak. They're afraid to speak. They're afraid to come out and just say what they want to say. Because if they do, you're going to call them a racist. A person is not a racist if they're white and they speak against your bull crap. That doesn't make them racist. That means that they're speaking their mind. It's like we turn this thing, this racist thing, into if white people do anything against black people, it's racist. That's what y'all turned it into. You turned it into a thing that a white person is not allowed to criticize you. Because if they do, in any way, they're a racist. So what happened is a lot of white folk, they just stay quiet. But those days are over. A lot of them are talking. A lot of them are coming on social media and they're speaking their mind. And I respect that. I respect that. I respect the fact that they're coming out and they're speaking their truth because the conversation needs to be had. Somebody got to say something, man. We can't go out having this victim mentality and we're out here being racist to everybody, but yet if someone else criticized, oh snap, I saw a little gecko lizard. He went running through the grass, and a bird just came and scooped him up. A bird just literally scooped him up. He's flying away right now with him. Oh snap, that's crazy. I never seen that live. He literally scooped him up from the grass, and it's the life cycle right there. But yeah, um, a lot of white folk are scared to speak out against this situation out of fear of being called a racist. You're not a racist if you're white and you speak your mind about stuff that you see online. Everything is up for criticism. If white people do stuff that's out of pocket, I can speak out against that as long as I'm not being hateful, as long as I'm within guidelines, and there's a lot of educational value, even if I'm angry. There's nothing wrong with that. That doesn't make me a hateful person. But I found as of late, if a white person have any critique or criticism for black people in general, they're labeled a racist automatically. And I'm tired of hearing that type of stuff. That stuff is stupid because it limits the conversation. It makes people afraid to speak. So now everybody's scared. You get around a group of black guys, you would love to have the conversation, but I don't want to offend nobody. So let me stay quiet. Imagine that you're white, you want to get in the conversation, you would love to speak your truth. You would love to just be free. But you can't because the minute you speak, he's a racist. What? How am I a racist? Well, you said you don't like that black people are saying that. I don't like the way you said it, so that makes you a racist. You know what? I'm not saying nothing. Forget it. And that's where we're at today. Like I said, the other day, I was out doing my workout, and a young white kid interrupted me while I was doing my workout because he liked my electric scooter. and it was fascinating to him. And we started having a conversation, and it led to, I guess, him talking about what he want to do when he grow up. He said he want to be a chef. So, being that I'm a father, I started to naturally encourage the young man on pursuing his goals and started letting him know to stay away from negative people, negative friends, only hang around people that believe in what you're doing. I said, you're young. Stay focused on that. Ride your e-bike. Stay out of trouble. I was just giving him the game. It's all on video. I'll have it uploaded where you can see it for yourself. Um, he said he wanted to visit New York, and I was telling him, the good, the bad, the ugly, you know, that it's not really a place where you raise a family. I mean, I like New York. I was raised in New York my whole life, but I found that out here, it's more quiet and peaceful. And to me, it's much better for raising a family. New York is more about making money. If you're single, you know what I'm saying? You're single, but once you have a family, it's too expensive, man. You're going to struggle. You're going to struggle severely. Everything is expensive in New York. But long story short, he he assumed that I was a social media influencer by the fact that I was talking so much. He said, "You sound like a YouTuber." And I said, "I am." And at first he was asking me for the channel, but I didn't want to. I wasn't at the park to promote channels and stuff. I was there to do my workout. And it got into me talking about the Carmelo Anthony situation. And the kid, he was acting like he don't know nothing about it. He was like, "Who's that?" Now, come on. It's big news. Everybody knows about it. But I felt that he knows about it, but because I'm black, he didn't want to he didn't want to even be in the conversation, you know? And I understand. He probably felt like I don't want to say anything wrong, or I don't want to offend, but I explained to him what the case was about. I explained it to him, and he said he never heard nothing about it. I'm sure he did, but that's exactly how a lot of white folk feel. They know about the story, but they avoid the conversation because they know if they say something, they're going to be labeled a racist. And I'm tired of that. There's different types of people in the world, guys. You got racists, then you got white people. Did you get that? And here's another thing. Just because somebody's white doesn't mean they like you. That doesn't make them a racist. I'm a so-called black man, and there's a lot of things about white people that I don't like. Do you understand me? And I'm sure it's vice versa. But one thing I could do is I could respect people. I could respect people. I could respect your belief system. I could respect the way you live your life. I could respect your property. Yeah, I could show respect. It doesn't mean we have to agree. We don't have to agree on everything. But the human element, I must know how to respect you and not cross any boundaries. But in the black community, we keep labeling anybody that is white as a racist. That's crazy. That's a victim mentality. I stay clear away from people that think like that. I don't want to be around black folk who have this victim mentality of thinking like a slave, thinking they're inferior. I live in the same area where white people are. I drive a nice vehicle. So why, and I'm not making this a material thing, because I struggle. I go through my struggles. But my point is, why do black folk carry this victim mentality? Like anybody that's white is doing better. Automatically, you believe that. It's crazy. We got to stop all this competitive jealousy stuff, man, and just live your life, man. Stop all that stupid stuff. Let me see. Is that Bilderberg boy? Shout out to you for the 10. Says a real father would have told his son, you need to apologize to that Metcalf family for taking Austin's life. Then you have to throw yourself on the mercy of the court. Instead, the Anthonys showed no remorse. And see, that's the thing, man. The whole situation with them folks, man, was bad, man. Because I did a video about this. I'm going to have to make a playlist with all my videos, because I did a video where the family tried to embarrass Mr. Metcalf when it was a public press conference with Anthony's family, and Mr. Metcalf showed up unannounced. And basically, he was pulling the same scenario of going under the tent where he was pulling one of those stunts by going to where the meeting was, and they basically embarrassed him and said, get out. And what Mr. Metcalf made it very clear is, notice how I left. I tried to bridge the gap between the families, but they tried to humiliate me. They kicked me out. And he said, notice, I didn't stab nobody. I didn't stab nobody. That was the opportunity for the Anthonys to come together with the two families and kind of bridge the gap. You never know how the outcome of this case could have turned out. If the Anthonys would have build a bridge with the Metcalf family during that moment, then I believe true forgiveness would have came in. Now, Karmelo would have still had to face court. But I think that if they would have had some sort of family talk between the two families and really, really get down to it, if Anthony would have showed real remorse and speak for himself, he probably would have got less time. He would have had to get some time. They would have gave him some time. But they would have been a little more lenient on him, because especially if he would have repented, as Bilderberg boy said, that if he would have went to Mr. Metcalf himself and literally begged for mercy and apologized face to face, look him in the eye like a man and weep and apologize for taking his son and hug him, embrace him, and be like, I messed up. I ruined my life. My life is over. I ruined my life. I took your son out of anger. I ruined my life. My life is gone. And do whatever he could do to make that family understand that he's remorseful. That could have changed the whole trajectory of this case. The court would have saw it. The jurors would have saw it. The world would have saw it. But because of pride and arrogance and ego, because his father and his mother dislike white people, Karmelo put all his trust in them to take care of him. They led him down the wrong path. And now he got to spend 35 years in prison. And as much as you might believe he might get out in 17, it's not happening, y'all. It's not happening. You know? Somebody said they say it was only a 3-inch blade. Who is they say? Y'all keep going by what they say. What does they say? What are the facts? What does it matter? It went into his heart. Do you understand that? It went in his heart and he bled out. What does it matter? What does the size of it matter? Do you see your arm? Go take a 1-inch blade and stick it in your arm and see what happens. I'm telling you, some of the things that people say, fam, it's like, it's almost like they're saying, it was only a 3-inch blade. It's nothing serious. It was not like it was a big butcher knife. It was just a 3-inch blade. Have you ever gotten stabbed in your face with a 3-inch blade? You know what that's going to do to you? If somebody stabbed you right here with a 3-inch blade, you know what that's going to do to your face? Some people are crazy, y'all. They literally lost their minds are gone, bro. It's almost like they're saying, if a blade is 3 inches, it's not that important. They say it's only a 3-inch blade. If somebody stab you on your head with a 3-inch blade, you know what's going to happen to you? Bruh. Do you know it is worse when you're stabbed than shot? Do you know that? Do anybody know that? Do your research. Getting stabbed is worse than getting shot. When somebody stab you, bro, it's personal. That's why in prison they use shanks. It's personal. And they open you up, rip you up, man. You bleed out. Ain't no saving you. Mm-mm. So now Charleston want to expose the father. He said the father's a fraud. The father just want that money for himself. I told y'all already. I told y'all Anthony's family is in this for the money. I told y'all. Y'all didn't believe me. Now Charleston come out to tell y'all what I've been told y'all a year or two ago. I told you it was a grift. The family just wanted that money, that support. They got a taste of all that money coming in. It's like, damn, my son bringing in all this money for us? Woo-wee. Okay, he got convicted 35 years. Let's start up another one. Let's start up another fundraiser. Yes. Let's get more money from these emotional people that rock with us. It's hot as hell out here, fam. I don't know if you can see me sweating, but it is hot as hell out here, bro. I'm gonna get back inside where it's cool, bro. For real, man. Get back in where it's cool. Don't take Charleston White serious, y'all. He's a troll. He only want to make money. He got rich off of Karmelo. Y'all don't know that, but Charleston White, he got rich off the Karmelo case by doing nothing but interviews all over social media. All of the content creators who had him on his platform to talk about the Karmelo case, everybody got paid. And that's what these YouTubers are into. Rage baiting you, keeping you angry, keeping us divided. You know what I'm saying? Keeping a race war going, keeping the tension alive. That's what they're doing. I'm not saying, guys, that the system is not rigged, that there are no racists in the world. But as Black Americans, we got to stop being victims. We got to stop showing white America that we're victims. We got to be victorious. We got to stop this slave man mentality. We got to stop this being inferior, always thinking everybody's out to get us, always worrying about who's a racist, always crying and bitching on social media rather than being a man, rather than just tying your boots and get out there and work and build and grind. We busy crying online, crying for crumbs, crying to be accepted, looking like an idiot, looking weak. I can't stand that mess. You live in a world where you could do anything you want to do. If you know the system is rigged, if you know it's unfair, primarily to Black men, stop committing crimes. Teach your sons to stop committing crimes. Teach your daughters, don't steal from stores. Don't put yourself in a situation where police is going to capture you, put cuffs on you, and take you to prison. Whether it's a misdemeanor, a felony, don't put yourself in a situation where that can happen. You know? It don't make no sense. Only a few of you will listen. Most Black people that's hearing me, they're not hearing me because they're hateful people, man. We have a lot of hateful people in our community. In our community, we have a lot of racist folk, bro. We think that in the Black community, it's just a bunch of kumbaya and brotherhood and sisterhood. We don't even like each other, fam. Let's just call it what it is. The only time we band together is when a white person does something to one of us and we act like we all together. We're a bunch of fucking hypocrites. We're fake as ever. We're just pretending. We're pretending to act like we care about one another. The truth is, most of you, you don't care about me. And I know that. I understand that. So stop acting like you care about Karmelo when you don't. Most of you hypocrites don't even care about your own family. Your own family reach out to you for help, and you stick the middle finger up at them. Some of you went to your family for help, and they disown you. So what makes you think that all of our people supporting Karmelo and he's a killer when these people don't even support their own family? You got men, Black men, who don't even take care of their damn kids, and they on social media acting like they supporting Karmelo. Imagine that. You don't even take care of your damn kids. You hypocrite. But you online acting like you care about that young man. You don't even go this hard in the paint for your own children. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? You trying to raise money for Karmelo, but you don't even raise money for your own babies. Rate, comment, and subscribe, guys. I'll catch you in the next video. I got to get back inside. It's too damn hot out here. Peace and blessings to the mods in the chat. It is what it is. I'm gonna get up on out of here, man. So y'all have a blessed day. I can't take this heat no more. It's too damn hot, fam. I've been here suffering long enough, right? So these bugs keep attacking me too. So y'all take care, man. Peace and blessings. Show Shao Forever Studio, all the mods, everybody that's in the building. Just watch the replay. My phone is gonna overheat too. It's right in the sunlight. I'm out. Peace.